So not too far into the hike, we have this waterfall, or what they would call a waterfall, I guess. It's more like a trickle, but it's still pretty neat to see. Hey guys, welcome back to another hiking adventure. Today, I'm back in the beautiful city of San Luis Obispo, California, located in Central California, not far from the coast. And I was here a year ago, and I filmed some hikes. I'm back to film some more hikes. Some of the stuff I've done before, some of the stuff I've never done before, like this hike in particular I've never done before. This one's called Reservoir Canyon. So this hike is 4.9 miles round trip, and about 1,300 feet of elevation gain. All Trails labels this as moderate. I'll let you know what I think at the end of the video, if it's moderate or hard or easy, which I doubt it's going to be easy with 1,300 feet of elevation gain, but definitely I'll let you know. So yeah, like I was saying, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I was here a year ago, did some awesome hikes, and let me stick a YouTube playlist up on top of those videos because this is a great area, and I'm happy to add on more trails for this particular part of California. So right now here in San Luis Obispo, it's in the 70s. Back home in Vegas, it's in the 90s up to the low hundreds right now. So what I do know about this trail is at the very end, you get some really amazing panoramas of San Luis Obispo, some of the other morros or mountains in the area, and the city itself. And as always, I'm using my All Trails map to keep me on the right track. So it is a pretty sunny day, and I'm sure on a really hot day, this trail has a lot of good relief because there's shade off and on, not the whole time, but part of the time you're in the shade, like right now. So the trail's been pretty much climbing the whole time. There'll be some flat parts, but slowly, very steadily going upwards. So it's not like all at once, or at least I don't think it is. But for now, it's been very gradual, the incline. Yeah, so I have seen a few people on the trail, but not a lot. The parking lot itself looks like it can hold like maybe 16 cars at the most. So on a weekend, I'm sure it fills up really fast. But the one thing I've liked so far about this trail a lot is the trees. They just grow in like weird spots, like they grow sideways, or they're, you know, going over the trail with their limbs over the trail. It's very interesting to see. Like, look at this tree right here with the vines growing all over it. That's pretty cool. As you can see, the trail looks more like a dry creek because it's so rocky. I can imagine water flowing down this when it rains very heavily. So the incline now is starting to get a little steeper. Luckily, I'm in the shade as I'm going up at this moment, but it is going up. So yeah, that was a pretty cool swing. Great hike for couples, you know, they could come up here and then push each other on it or whatever. Some kind of metal teepee. Well, that's neat, but the trail continues on. So you can see the trail, and it looks like it's going straight up now. So something is telling me that this last part of the hike is going to be the hardest. Yeah, this part of the hike is pretty steep, but we came here to do this hike to the very end. So let's press on. So the trail's still not done, but it's very steep right here. And early on in the trail, it was very like gradual and not very rocky, and it had nice switchbacks. Not this part. This part is straight up, really rocky and very steep. But the views have really opened up quite a bit. It's so beautiful up here. So right here on the left, that is Cerro de San Luis Obispo, which I hiked to the top of a year ago, and I'll put a video link to that. Tomorrow or after tomorrow, I'm gonna hike this, which is Bishop Peak, and I'll stick a video link to that as soon as that's done up on top as well. All right, so this hike was pretty awesome. The last third of the hike going straight up was the most challenging, but once you get to the top, as you can see, you have an amazing view of the whole San Luis Obispo area and the surrounding peaks. So this hike I'm gonna label as a high, moderate, low, difficult, somewhere in that borderline, because it wasn't too bad until the last third when it was going straight up, and I had to stop quite a few times on the way up because it was pretty strenuous. You guys, this video is not over yet, so I'm gonna go back to my car, drive out to Morro Bay to catch the sunset overlooking Morro Rock. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Well, this is how I'm ending my day, with a beautiful sunset. Had a great hike earlier, and just an overall wonderful day, wonderful way to spend the day. You guys, I really want to thank you so much for joining me on this adventure today. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, I would totally love for you to subscribe to my channel so I can take you with me on future hiking adventures around San Luis Obispo County or other parts of the nation. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time.